about binomial expansion. Hence, obtain the expansion of 2x squared. So the f of x from the previous part, partial fractions, we get this, which is equal to this. Now this is the binomial expansion formula in the MF19. So now we use the binomial expansion formula 3 times for each term. So for the first term, we have 3 over 1 plus x, which is 3 times 1 plus x to the power of minus 1. If you look at the power is negative. This is for positive integers. We cannot use it because this is actually the formula for pure mathematics 1, paper 1. So since we have 1 plus something, we can use this binomial expansion formula directly. So the n in this case is minus 1. So this is 1 plus n times x plus n minus 1 over 2 factorials times x squared. We stop right here because we only need to expand up to x squared. Now we simplify, we have minus 1. This is actually just 1, so we have 3 minus 3x, minus 3x plus 3x squared. Now for the second term, which is minus 1 over 2 plus x, so we can use the negative power again. This time, because this is not 2, it's not 1, we cannot use the formula directly because we have to use 1 if you want to use the formula. So we have to factor out the 2 from 2 plus x. So this is actually still 2. This is actually still x. We're just factoring out 2. Now remember, this 2 is also to the power of minus 1. So we have 2 to the power of minus 1. 1 plus 1 half to the power of minus 1. 2 to the minus 1 is 1 half times minus 1 minus 1 half. Now we can use the binomial expansion formula because we have 1 plus something. So we apply the formula. This is the x, this is the n. So we have 1 plus nx plus n minus 1 over 2 factorials times x squared. Now we simplify, we have minus 1 half x. Simplify, we have 1/4 x squared. And we open up the square brackets, minus 1 half plus 1/4 x and minus 1/8 x squared. For the last term, minus 2 over 2 plus x all squared. We use negative power again. We factor out the 2 again, but this time this 2 is to the power of minus 2, which is 1/4. Minus 2 times 1/4 is 1 half, minus 1 half. Now we apply the formula because this is 1. So we have 1 plus nx plus n minus 1 over 2 factorials times x squared. Simplify, we have minus x. Simplify, here we have positive 3 over 4 x squared. And then we multiply, we get this. And finally we combine all the terms. So previously we have the black, the green, and the blue because we have additions only here. So we have plus something. When we're expanding this guy, there is no need to subtract anything. We're just adding all the expansions. We are just adding, no need to use brackets. Now we simplify. 3 minus 1 half, that is 2. And minus 3x plus 1/4 x plus 1 half x, that is minus 9 over 4x. And 3 minus 1/8 minus 3/8, so 5 halves x squared. That's the final answer. Alright, I'll see you again.